thought it was a level because it's like perfect.
It is a perfect line across.
Let's think of it like that.
Yeah, if you told me, be like, oh no, this is just how the editing app works, I would have believed you.
It's really professional.
Yeah, it looks really nice right across everybody's face.
Yeah. You can fix it in post. Right?
Yeah, it doesn't show up. It's on the pixels of the phone.
Tyler Grant, aka Tastefully Tyler.
Yeah. Hi.
First of all, how are you?
I am great.
Cool.
Feeling lovely.
All right.
Yeah.
Right on. You should have said pretty good because that's our whole thing. But it's all good.
He said it on the way in. He's fine.
Yeah,
I can
it
vouch.
wasn't. That's better than an audio recording. Okay. Really quick. Before like the influence life, what's your deal?
Okay. So, I was a small blonde boy in New Hampshire. I grew up in Newbury, New Hampshire. Joined the military when I was 18. Moved out to Idaho and stayed in. I did 7 years active duty and then got out, stuck around Idaho, and then I kind of fell into the food thing during COVID and been eating ever since.
What's active duty?
So, in the military, you have guard, reserves, active duty, and then, so, basically my day-to-day job was the military. Just, you know how, in the guard, you can do, what is it, a month, a year, or, 1 weekend, or a month or something like that.
I am the wrong guy to
see. Us active duty people, we call those people nasty girls. I mean,
Okay.
it's okay that you don't know what that is, but... No, I was active duty, so it was just my regular day job.
Yeah.
But
your job was military.
Specifically, it was security forces, which is hilarious because that job sucks. But it was law enforcement and security.
Have you seen Idiocracy?
Yeah.
Were you like that? Was that your job?
I'm trying to think, you know what, the guys that scan, basically the round-headed guys that scan stuff. They scan, the collars to let people in through stuff.
Okay.
You know, those cops in there. That's basically it. I was at the gate, scanning. Yeah, that was my scan. That's how I did it. This was the idea.
Hell yeah.
Beep. There you go. That's
Whoa.
That was basically my fucking job for 7 years.
That's tough. That's a hard job.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Hell yeah.
It was. I mean, don't get me wrong. It was fun. The people were super rad.
Yeah. Do you have any highlights?
Afghanistan.
You stole a tank ever and just joyride or something?
Yeah, high-speed chases.
No, but
Do a wheelie, kickflip a tank.
No, but I did have a girl. She was an army contractor in Afghanistan, and she was a radar tech. So she would take her government vehicle because she was contracted, and she was a civilian, so she had a lot more freedom than I did.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but
Go off.
but so meaning they could do take their vehicles, go off base and do whatever if they had a certain clearance or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And she was a radar tech, so she was in charge of maintaining these things. So late at night, I'd sneak out of my bunkhouse and meet her, and she'd drive us off base, and we'd be fucking.
With softer light,
Dude,
yonder
I will
breaks.
never forget. One of my highlights was I had her bent over the back of her truck in the middle of the desert, and we're getting attacked.
Really quick, follow Tastefully Tyler on Instagram.
I'm telling my war stories, damn it.
Continue.
No, you're not monetized or anything, right?
No,
Not
yet.
Unless, do you know some people,
I don't,
Mr.
yeah.
Influencer?
Seems like you might be monetized.
Oh yeah, I should have thrown up a live, because my
It's not too late.
Yeah, it's not too late. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, don't get too excited. The last time I did a live, it was at bingo night at fucking Cactus, and these two girls next to me, they're like, "Oh my dad, you're doing a live," and then they looked and they're like, "You have like 13 people on here. That's so sad."
That's
I'm
a
like,
lot of
"Fuck
people
you."
watching a live.
That's more views than
For
we normally
anyone who
get.
hasn't
I
gone
was
live,
just trying it. Like I wasn't like I'm so like like I was just trying to make friends on the internet, and then these bitches were like, "You got 15 people are watching." I was like,
Okay, that's-
yeah, I just
How many
I'm
do
having
you
fun.
have?
I'm just
first
having
of all,
fun.
whores.
Yeah,
That's more people that are in this bar right now.
neither of them won bingo that night, so fuck them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. You got to be smart to win.
Yeah. I watched somebody win a Sailor Jerry mini cooler once. It was pretty, or a mini fridge. It was pretty rad. It was on wheels.
That's cool.
Yeah, with like the luau lady and everything on the front.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
pretty cool.
Did you go to the Monopoly thing?
No, I wish I did.
Really?
I need to participate in more community activities
get
here.
that.
And I feel like I do a lot, but not enough. Like
Yeah.
that one would have been fun.
Yeah,
I get FOMO on these things sometimes. But then that would actually require me to leave my house and put on actual pants. And I'm like, nah.
You did a good job today.
Just for
Yeah.
you too.
Those look good.
Just
You
for
put on Dickies for us.
Hell yeah.
You skate?
I used to.
That's cool.
Actually, I used to ride. I used to BMX. I was that kid.
Nice. That's fine.
I fucking loved it.
Fuck
We
yeah.
had do you guys know what a Shaw's is? Like
No.
the
Shaw's.
grocery store? You ever heard of it?
Oh.
Okay. So in Newport, New Hampshire, we ran out all the crackheads, and we turned their encampment into a dirt track for BMX. And I say we, I mean like the older kids that were way scarier than me at the time. Like,
You're like-
we just like bummed loose cigarettes off of them and just like tried not to cry when we ate shit in front of them. Those kids.
Mhm.
But no, like they built like all the dirt ramps and everything out behind the grocery store. It was rad.
That is fucking rad,
There was
actually.
core childhood
Fuck
memories.
bums.
I brought my mom to take pictures of me one time, like bombing over these berms. I looked sick.
Fuck yeah, you did.
Yeah, I looked fucking cool.
Dude, I remember one of the first times my mom ever came in to like watch me skateboard at the skate park. I was like, "Oh, you got to check out this line that I have been doing all day. It's so cool." And my mom's there and she's like filming on her fucking like Motorola Razr or whatever. And I like go around this corner and just immediately fucking hit a cigarette butt and like go to my face and chip my front tooth. And my mom's like, "What the fuck, dude? Why would you do that?"
You suck.
She just instantly watched her deductible go up in a second.
"We don't have health insurance, you little idiot."
Oh my god. I feel like now I'm at the age where like my friends' kids are like starting to do activities like that, and now I'm at the point where like if like watching them, I was like, wow, this is what we thought. We thought we were so cool as kids. Be like, Mom, watch this. I've been doing this all day, and like I watched my friends with their kids, and they're doing the same thing. I'm like, that was so fucking lame. But I know that was me. Like I was. Lord of the Rings came out when I was a kid. I was like twirling swords in the backyard, or like making bow and arrows and shit.
Dude, I used to do a lot of that stuff, yeah.
Did you have a friend that like you ever thought was cooler than you, and so you just kind of went with their thing? Like I remember
for
for
sure.
a while Star Wars was the thing with
Mhm.
me and my friends, and then the one kid who I thought was kind of the ringleader of us three. And, he was like one day just Star Wars is lame, it's for kids, and then it took me like a week, but after a week I was like,
It
yeah,
hit
dude,
you hard.
Star Wars, yeah,
Like
but-
you don't want to accept that when.
and then I had nothing to do with Star Wars for like 8 years, and then I was finally like, why did I not like?
right.
Because of my
that-
best friend John.
that fucking guy.
Yeah, fuck John.
I will-
No, I haven't seen him forever, John. I miss you.
We understand. We have to grow up sometime.
No, I get
For
it.
me, it was my friend Logan. I remember when you did
Shout
it.
out, Logan.
His family had a 400-acre dairy farm, and we were up in his fields cutting milkweed with like swords that we like made and shit, having a like we were in costumes, like we were nerds.
LARPing.
And it was, but like we had like real swords, and we were under the age of like 15, so I thought it was acceptable still.
Dude, I remember going to
I
the flea
think so.
market and like picking up a Ninja Star, just like the South Park episode.
Yeah.
Dude,
Dude,
It's acceptable if we were
Everyone-
Right? But
everyone
like,
had that
well,
experience.
he
Or
like I
should.
remember I remember watching him stop, and then he's like, "Do you guys think we're too old for this?" But like his older brother was in the field with us, and like his family of 9 kids, and then like us random friends, and like we all just stop and we're like, "Damn, maybe we are." And we went inside and watched, like, I think we watched Quigley Down Under. And that was like the end of our childhood. Like he was just like, "Do you think we're too old for this?" And we never cut down milkweed again in his fields.
That's brutal.
Dude, I mean, I never grew out of it. I'm 30 years old and I have swords on my wall. You know,
We were
fucking
just
love
talking
'em.
the other day about how we need to put 2 swords above the fireplace for disputes.
100%.
For duels.
Those skis across would be cool too.
That would work,
could see
actually, yeah.
Dude, I have a story, but also I feel like a sneeze might come, so just bear with me.
Got to get it out as fast as you can.
I feel like it's going away.
Put your finger in his nose.
I remember one time in when I ski raced, we had a race in Jackson Hole, and we went. And it was kind of like the South Park episode where, like, we went into this place and they let kids just buy sharp shit, and like. I think I bought 3 throwing knives. One of our friends bought some throwing stars,
America.
and just they had every like throwable sharp thing, and we got a bunch of them. And one of our friends, he in hindsight, like, tough as nails, but like that night, his dad threw a throwing star into his shoulder. He was just like we were all at the hotel, like, what? You son of a bitch! No, it was like Wyoming. It was like recreational, like
What?
It was for funsies, I promise. Like, so the kid already had like a broken arm for the race, so he had like a cast that during the race he would put like a trash bag around so it wouldn't get wet, sort of thing, and whatever. But like we were all hanging out at the hotel, and just one day his dad was playing with the thing, and it's Idaho people in Wyoming, and I don't know if either of those are better. Or if it makes it awesome that they're conjoined or whatever. But yeah, the dad was just like, "Henry, catch!"
Oh my god.
The fear.
Oh my god. It's like it's already broken.
And you know the scene in Hot Rod?
Hot Rod.
Yeah.
Is that a ninja star?
like that. Just
Oh my god.
and then yeah, we had the slalom and GS the next whatever.
Good lord.
Whatever. Yeah.
Of course, none of that was on video, was it?
No, dude. None of us had even cell
See-
phones. Actually, maybe the older kids on our ski team did. They had like.
This is
I
this
remember,
is why
like,
I
older
like
kids on
Gen
the ski
Z
team.
now, because like everything that they do to their children is on video, so they'll have documentation of all those great stories. You know, like to
Yeah.
literally bring in a PowerPoint into like therapy in a couple of years.
We never have to say like video or it didn't happen or whatever. Like,
It's true.
everything's gonna be on camera.
Well, even like
It's
especially
a give and a take.
especially when you like look at like European and like other fucking countries that have like CCTV like lining every fucking
Everywhere.
street, dude. Like
With that face tracking
that's
stuff,
insane, bro.
dude.
We're pretty like
we're getting there.
we're pretty lucky we don't have that though.
Have you heard about, like,
you can
New
still rob
York?
a bank here.
Like the payment systems, like going into the cities. In New York, they promoted like if you drive like a
I have heard
car
about
or a truck, you have like a fixed rate. It's like $17 to $39 per vehicle going into like certain sections of the city. It's like basically it's like a
daily rate.
It's it's like a toll, but you're getting hit with like significant payments.
So if you do like a Uber or rideshare sort of thing, like
Oh yeah, like you get
get hit with that?
Yeah, and well, I was watching they were
I feel
interviewing like
it's almost
delivery
to curb
drivers.
that exactly, and like to
No,
make it
I
so
agree.
that like taxis and stuff like have more of a like. I feel like that's like because those unions have so much pull in lobbyists in that city that like it's got to be like there's obviously more to everything, you know, like
for sure.
But
Oh, they're
it
definitely
is
trying
insane,
to.
like, because like it's not just those people who are coming in cars every day, you know, to the city.
Well, it's crazy. They're basically taxing people to go to work. You know, like there's people like that inevitably they have. Well, they're trying to tax people driving their own vehicles, work trucks in, and then they're trying to do like public transit too, like taking trains in. You know,
That's crazy.
Which is crazy because it's for emissions, right? They're like trying to curb emissions, but at the same time, like people are taking public transportation.
Well, you want me to ride my bike in from Jersey every day?
Like, if New York were safer and you could make it across that bridge in one piece, maybe. But hell no.
Dude.
When was the last time you said you went out east?
I went last year for a wedding. One of my high school buddies, he got married last year.
To New Hampshire?
Yeah. The wedding. I think the wedding was in New Hampshire too.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, he's a very smart dude. They're out in Silicon Valley now. Big tech guy.
Oh, that's
that wedding was
the show.
That wedding was exceptionally pretty. You know.
Hell yeah.
Looks very expensive.
Do you get out to like New York often?
Not as much as I like. The last time I was back east, I got out to Boston. I've started in the last couple of years. I go with like my mom and my sister. Like they actually like to do the same sort of food thing that I do. Actually, like
We'll get to that.
Yeah, but no, we go like try and find new spots or stuff and go down to Boston and hit like a museum and go get food.
Okay.
But no. Yeah, I mean, it's expensive to go back east. I was trying to get back for Christmas this year. It was $1,600.
Like round trip?
Yeah, round trip. That included like an 8-hour layover in like some airport in the middle of nowhere.
Drive.
Well, honestly, I've been considering it, dude. Just like me and the dog just loading up, and I have the Subaru, so I mean that thing's damn near bulletproof.
Look at you, baby doll.
Would that be like a 2-day drive all the way back?
So I did do a cross country trip in 2013 when I got stationed out here. Yeah. I had a car. I drove across the country in a 2-door 1997 Ford Mustang. Oh God!
The American dream,
with
bro.
No AC, no radio.
Oh,
yeah, dude.
With my dad.
The Midwest.
Baby, you a song. You make me wanna roll my
We
windows
almost died
down.
of a rainstorm in Colorado. We made it 50 miles within like city limits of Boise. We hit a tractor trailer tread blowout. We made it 2,000 miles, and within the last 50 miles to Boise, we hit a blowout, and it takes all the paint off the front of my bumper.
And a backdoor Chevy with a lift kit.
I was so mad.
That's so wild because my driver's ed teacher
Look a
used to
hell of a
always
lot
say
better
every
with you up
accident
in here.
happens within the last first mile, like within a mile of your destination.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Baby,
And that's proportionally like within a mile.
Dude, that's my dad's driving drunk rule of thumb. If you can do it within a mile of your house, you're good to go.
You make me
Terrible advice.
We need to let him just
roll
get
my
it.
Sorry. What were we talking about?
I had to work through that one. I like it.
Yeah. Drunk driving.
Which is not a felony anymore, according to the president.
Okay.
Neither is stealing, what is it, $900 and some odd dollars in the state of California?
Oh yeah, dude, that's
wild.
like
The limit is 900.
Yeah, have you seen any of those
why,
videos on
shoplifting
TikTok?
is going crazy.
Yeah,
right
that's
now
why
down there.
Target and Nordstrom's and
Just take some
all
stuff.
of the big flagship stores just like straight up and pulled out of California.
This podcast is brought to you by minor shoplifting. Just don't take everything. Take less than $1,000, and you're probably gonna be good.
Victimless crimes, everyone.
Yeah. Brought to you by Tastefully.
Sponsored by.
So how'd you get into like doing these food videos and stuff? Like
We're doing it
What
now.
inspired you?
Okay, so I mean, again, it started. I was just.
Do you ever eat?
all the fucking
How
time.
long have you been eating food?
Well, so whenever my family went anywhere, my parents always used to follow the diners, drive-ins, and dives, or like Man versus Food. My dad got his identity stolen from a chicken wing eating contest in Tampa Bay, Florida, one time.
Food Network family.
Dude,
Sick.
My parents love Food Network too. I feel like it's a.
Dude,
That's a parent
It's
thing?
a generational thing.
I feel like
for
it's a
sure.
generation. It's like a
For
Gen
sure.
X thing.
For sure.
You know, like fucking. They just fucking go ham over that.
But
shit.
it was really cool though. Guy Fieri was just here in Boise, and this is what I like. All the spots he went to in Boise are all really, really good. But like I've been to spots that he's been to like in the past that were like gross. Do you remember like the old Rocky's Diner?
Okay, I loved Rocky's Diner.
Did you ever do the challenge?
No, I didn't do the
You
challenge.
never did the Rocky's
No.
Diner challenge?
No.
I puked out a burger that was 1.5 pounds through their chain link fence.
I feel like I thought about doing the challenge once when I was a kid. Maybe I did do it on Black.
I wanted to win. I wanted to win one of those. I wanted to win one of those guitars, man. They were cool.
Oh,
Wait,
man.
so you're like can you do like eating challenges? Is that like
I've been eating. See, I like to
competitive
say
eater?
professional or semi-professional eater because I've done like a bunch of food eating challenges. The Twisted District, they do a 3-foot-long hot dog called the Yard Dog.
Really?
I tried it last year with my buddy when he visited. We fucked up. We got a foot section of it that was macaroni, and that sat like
That's
cement.
too
That
much,
was
yeah.
hard, dude. But it was delicious. But oh
Right.
my god,
Well, either way.
I want to do it again. I got to do it again.
Dude, that'd be great.
Wait, so you can put down food?
Yeah. I lost a chicken wing eating contest last year. It was a speed eating contest. I lost it to DJ. He runs a burger page out here in Boise.
Okay.
Shout out. But yeah, he beat me because I didn't have one of my flat bones. I feel like I ate it, but
It wasn't clean?
Yeah, well, it was clean. They just didn't have the matching one.
Oh.
You know, so I think it's inside of me still. Like we did it at a Big Daddy's barbecue out in Meridian, and they gave him like a belt and everything too. Like they went
Damn.
like they went full out on it.
That's cool as shit. Dude, that's there's like I feel like there's so much stuff that happens in Boise, like events like that I just never fucking hear about, like, and it's like
You're
happening
following the wrong
all the
influencers,
time.
dude.
I know. I need to follow better.
Who are the right influencers?
Well, one
Tastefully
The
Tyler.
best influencers
Well,
in
anybody
Boise.
that calls themselves an influencer can suck a fuck because that's super lame.
Yeah.
That's pretty
What do you
fucking
call
lame.
yourself?
I like to say content creator if I have to put a name to it. I think it's more
So much better.
I think it's more autistic.
we are too.
Artistic.
Okay.
The first one. We're the first one.
Let's zoom in on that. You're better than a content creator is better than an influencer because
like, I'm-
actually no, that makes sense now that I say the two words.
Well, because like influencing, I'm not trying to peddle you anything. I'm not
Yeah.
like I'm going to places that I like, and like I've done like collaborations and I've done like sponsored posts or anything, but like I'm not selling some like shitty face cream or MLM or anything. Like it's a local restaurant that I like to support, and like when I went in, it's usually like a mom and pop that's like really excited to show off like what they're making. So like you're extra motivated to do that, and like that's why I love to do it. But influencing, I feel like it's to get like a paycheck and shit. And I mean,
Totally.
most of the food videos I do are either just for that meal or like free, or like I pay for it myself. You know what I mean? But I don't get rich doing any of this shit. You know, but. It's really cool seeing people's small businesses and like how passionate they get about it.
Totally.
Especially like during COVID, like people were like really struggling.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
like-
That's like the one thing that I think is cool is that you started during COVID, because like I graduated college during COVID, and we started this marketing project for this new like restaurant in Moscow that had just opened in February of 2020.
Oh.
And they had just spent their life fucking savings opening this like a sick fucking spot that gave great lunch deals, great draft specials all the time. Like it was right near campus, and we did like a full marketing campaign for them. And then like COVID hits in March, and at the end of March they closed permanently, you know,
Oh,
like couldn't
Jesus.
survive it, and it was just like so brutal. And like a big part of like my business strategy as like a freelance like marketing person is local businesses and like going to people who like haven't put their like people who don't have websites and stuff like that and being like, let's build you a website or let's fucking build you an Instagram account or whatever.
Yeah.
And so like
they're focused on the product, you know.
The
Like they don't
yeah.
think of the social media stuff, you know. Like that's really cool. I didn't know that you did the marketing.
thank you.
There's a shit ton of small
You
business.
couldn't tell by our fucking site.
It's
Probably
slowly
'cause we're not
it
paying
slowly
them.
gets
It's
better.
the damn nose ring, man.
It slowly gets better. Yeah.
Does
yours
that
is-
hit you both?
Yeah, that's why it's funny.
You have it on different sides. Does that have an effect?
Fuck, I thought which one's? I thought.
Oh, you're confused now, huh?
Damn.
I thought mine was not the gay one.
Oh no! Oh no! You find out you're wrong now.
no,
You're like, no wonder I have
no.
so many followers.
Actually,
Handsome fella.
dude,
I get it.
I
no,
get it.
100%. The last girl I hung out with, we actually went out to like a really good fucking taco restaurant. No, she thought that I was gay when she saw my profile, and I was like, but like she told me that after I had just shot up the club, you know, like.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Wait. That's you shot up the
What's
club.
that?
You never heard that terminology?
I have. I mean, I have, but not probably. I hope not in the way that you're insinuating.
I kind of hope it is.
What?
No,
We'll insinuate really
actually,
quick.
I learned this.
'cause,
I learned this from one of my buddies. He's a beautiful African American man from Alabama. He told me what shooting the club up means coming in a woman. You know. Yeah. Shooting the club up. You know.
Dude.
And you heard this from who? A guy from where?
Alabama.
I don't need to hear anymore.
Shooting the club up.
Okay,
bro.
keep going.
I've
with
been shooting the
fucking
clubs up
story.
lately too.
He's a master sergeant now. I know you don't know military, but that's
A
crazy.
master
Yeah,
sergeant.
dude, he wanted to,
I
you
know
know,
you
serve,
don't know
serve
military, but I
jumbo shrimp. I've seen Forrest
Oh
Gump.
my
I know
God.
that. I get the gist.
Oh my god. No, but like we were literally sitting at dinner eating tacos and I just busted a nut like not 2 hours prior and she's like, I thought you were gay when I first saw your profile. I was like, what? Like,
Wait, did you tell her that you had
when you
just
first
busted
saw
a
her
nut 2 hours
profile?
no,
prior?
it was in her.
No, it's in her.
Catch up.
Trying, but now you're making me feel bad.
The club up.
Yeah, you did. It's too much.
Come on, man. We diverted too hard to think I could just come
I'm
back
sorry.
to this.
Sorry. Yeah, you're right. All right, my bad.
No, I'm sorry. Continue with the story.
No, that was it. Like,
Oh,
She
you
thought-
came in this girl.
she thought I was
2
gay,
hours
and she
you were
thought
gay.
she thought,
Before, but she thought she was just saying like, "Oh my god, when I first saw your profile, I thought you were gay."
yeah. I could, but like, I could.
Tastefully,
But
Tyler.
have you
Let's
seen
dissect
your
this.
profile?
Yeah, it's fucking delicious, dude.
From looking on the outside,
That's very true.
because not only
I worked up
That's
an
what I'm
appetite.
going
this
for.
is something I've noticed, and
Food
tell me if this
porn,
is on
man.
purpose. This is something I've noticed on your profile.
It sucks seeing your shit at night when I'm trying to go to bed
Nice.
because I'm laying in bed and I'm like, I do have time to make food.
We have food at home. We have food at home. We have
and I'm
food
at home, but I'm in bed and I already ate. But
dude. Those queso birria tacos.
POV
just-
when you go tubing down the Boise River and you
dude, that's one of my favorite summertime pastimes.
That is
There.
one of
that
the-
was
That's like
Oof.
one of the best things about Boise,
Dude, oh, so you know when you the bridge where you get out?
and like
That's-
jump off the bridge. And
No, like at the
Oh,
end,
the end
where
bridge,
you,
yeah,
the
yeah.
buses take you. You can get on the buses. That's in Morrison Park. I live in those apartments.
Oh, the
so,
ones like that are on the fields.
yeah, like I have a.
Do
So
you watch the kickball games from
dude,
your apartment and stuff?
like I can't. Like I usually get woken up to like soccer games on like Saturday mornings during the summer. It's pretty. It's
That's pretty cool.
rad. Like,
That's pretty
well, we were talking about the East Coast. If I was say like Central Park, if I had an apartment that close to Central Park, that would be like $5,000 a month, easy for like what I. That's
Yeah,
I
dude, no,
love Boise.
I have some friends who just like recently, like they lived in New York for like the first year out of college, when like 2020 to 2021 pretty much, and they were in like fucking Harlem.
Oh yeah, one
And
of the
like
boroughs.
they were paying like $3,000 a month for their apartment still, and like then got like upcharged even more, and like it's insane how fucking much more it is out there. And like people complain about the rent and stuff out here, but honestly, like I've had a pretty
we're so
easy
privileged.
time like finding places that are not very expensive, you know, and like pretty nice. Like this place is pretty nice.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So how old are you guys? I know you're like mid-20s, like 26, 27. How old are you?
I turn 26 tomorrow.
Nice. Oh yeah, shit. I saw that. Yeah, you're doing stand up at Suds, right?
Yeah, so
Hell
there's
yeah.
an open mic at Clairvoyant and Suds, so I'm gonna hit them both tomorrow
Hell yeah.
after I go skiing.
Nice.
It's gonna be a good
Fun
day. And then I'm gonna hopefully get blacked out at Suds.
If you don't
And
get
some
blacked
girl
out
to
at
give me a
Suds,
ride
that's the setup, dude. Stand up, blackout, get a girl to take you out. God, life is so simple when you want it to be, man.
Dude, I got it.
When it's just you, baby.
God. Let's see.
Um,
Suds would.
How do you get your hair like that?
Oh, I get out of the shower. My mom taught me this. You get out of the shower, you dangle your head upside down, and then you blow dry your hair upside down.
Really?
It's a good
Yeah,
tip.
it gives you volume.
Holy shit.
And then just like pomade or something. Bless you.
Okay. Gesundheit.
I don't know what's gotten into me.
I gotta give it a little extra inches somehow, man.
You need more hair?
No, I
Height?
need more height. You know.
Oh, more height on your
Yeah.
body. You
Oh,
were,
dude.
You,
Oh,
I know.
give me like
you're one to
2
ask, fucker.
I'm 5'6". Give me like 2 inches so I could just be like national average.
No, you walked up. When you walked up, I was like, oh, dude. Taller than this guy. No way.
Motherfucker.
I was like,
I should have.
hell yeah,
I
dude.
should have worn boots. Nah.
No, your Instagram makes you seem taller. So.
Oh yeah, dude. I know my angles, man. My mom was a photographer,
You're a good job.
and she's also like 5 foot. So,
Yeah.
thanks, mom. I got this from you.
That's fucking
So,
awesome.
yeah, I had to pull off dating apps, man. Once those updates came out and they had the like,
Add your height.
oh well,
Fuck you.
where the fuck is like my presets? Like you can do like like women can like preset to like not under 6 foot,
Oh, yeah.
but like we don't get height
That's a
preferences.
premium setting. You have to pay for
Yeah,
that.
dudes have to pay for that. They just give that to chicks.
wage
They
cap.
do?
Yeah,
That's bullshit.
yeah, they give that to chicks.
Oh, I am starting a campaign right
Oh,
now,
dude.
dude. I want
Dude.
women 6 foot and over.
Dude, I had never lied on a dating profile till this year, and like I did it as like a goof. Like I'm, like
It would be funny if you were telling people you were 6 feet.
Oh, dude, I said, no.
You're like, it's just a little.
Okay, no, you know
just
how,
a
you know
little
how on Hinge,
white lie.
you know how on Hinge you have the questions, right? You have those like prompts. There's like the 2 truths and a lie and shit. So you've never been on Hinge?
I've.
Are you just in a beautiful love story? Have you
This
just
is
married your high
No,
school
I know.
sweetheart?
It's not like this is
Max
like a
dates
brag.
like
It's-
he's in the 1960s.
Do you write letters?
Yes.
I wrote.
And songs. He
I-
writes. He
Do you do
dates like he's
poetry?
in Greece.
Have you ever written a poem for a woman?
I
not
guarantee.
for
Yes.
not for a, but like after a woman.
Yeah. Because of a woman.
Yes.
I thought I was gonna be the next Charles Bukowski. No, honestly, I've been there.
It's not like a brag that I've just never been on a dating app, and that's not because I'm just swimming in
Dude,
it.
you would pull so much veg.
You would.
You'd be pulling
And
mad chotch.
He doesn't
That's
want
not
to.
what I'm about, dog.
Yeah, that's fair.
He doesn't
Yeah, that's
like
fair.
the fucking one night stand sex. Fucking.
I don't either, man. It's gross.
Yeah,
I
until
had
you're
one-
having it.
I had
It's
one.
all right.
I had one girl that I thought I was in love with. She gave me
Preach.
chlamydia from an ex-convict she was fucking.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Yeah,
dude.
and she told me so nonchalantly about it. She's like, "Yeah, I got chlamydia."
Well, I mean, that one
She's
is
like,
one
should
you can get rid
tested."
of. So.
And fair, and I mean with the VA, honestly, I'm like, "Hey, can you guys come test me?" They're like, Okay, like they're really cool.
Do you get
about
like
it.
prison health care to like be
Dude,
able to
okay,
cover?
okay. This is so. I am very passionate about the VA and like the VA health, how broken that system is.
They're decent
But-
here. It seems
And what
like.
does that stand for? The people that aren't me that don't know.
Veteran Affairs.
And it's
I
like
knew that.
hospital stuff for
Yeah.
veterans.
So anybody that's like, oh, I want like public health care or whatever, I was like, the VA is that. And I was referred to community care for mental health. And they because it was going to be over 30 to 45 days. And then they put you to community care. Then you go to a civilian practitioner or like clinic. And then that clinic turns around and tells you it's going to be 5 to 6 months.
No.
And then you're like, now what? But yeah, it's hard.
What did you do in the downtime?
What do you mean?
Wait, did you go through that whole
Were you just
rigmarole,
waiting for a
or-
therapist and stuff?
Oh no, when I got out in 2020, I got out in January of 2020, and I got a job right like 4 days after my terminal leave was up, and like I like hit the ground running. I was good, you know. But then COVID happened.
So much to say.
So much to say.
Oh.
So what's wrong? What's wrong with taking the back
Taking the
streets?
Taking the back. I'm appalled that I didn't pick that up. Like that was like
You did.
That guy died in Boise, dude.
what?
Wait, what? Really?
The lead singer of Smash Mouth died
Oh my
in
God,
Boise.
that was in Boise?
He died in Boise.
I
didn't
almost
know that.
right
was,
after their show or whatever.
dude.
he died
I was
in Boise.
kicking myself. I didn't go to that show too. That would have been fuck. See, I
His
left.
last show, bro.
Those
in
would have.
Boise,
That would have been a sick band tee to get.
Yeah, would have been.
Yeah.
Damn, could you imagine? Fuck. No, I'm too
Our
old.
condolences.
Yeah.
Shit.
Like, are
And
you kidding me? I grew up watching my dad yell at me from the driver's seat to those songs on the radio. Yeah, you know.
You never
What
know.
is- who
Smash
is
Mouth,
this band?
Smash Mouth. Yeah, exactly. Who is
Try
this? Smash Mouth, Creed, fucking Hinder, all those like
Your dad
dad
has weird
rocks.
taste.
No, those were out on the
Being a
radio
dad.
when I came out.
My dad would do that with Grateful
He was
Dead
he was
songs.
80s hair bands like.
Mm.
Yeah, he was like, you know, like Dokken and Cinderella and Styx and all like those like big Kiss fans.
Yeah. How
Is
are
it-
we looking,
is it
Sammy?
Is it yelling at you?
The gimbal has less than 5% battery remaining, but I'm pretty sure I can just plug it in.
Oh, yeah,
Your
probably.
tripod ran out of battery before the phone did. You dork.
Brand new. I thought it would have a bigger charge on it.
Dog, focus on your TikTok live.
Shoot. Being real bossy right now.
I'm in a mood. Yo, what up? We're on TastefulTyler's TikTok live. And we're not going to be eating anything. But Tyler, if we were foods, what would you say? What would you describe us as? If you could describe us as a food.
I don't know you personally, but you have
It's true.
body shape that kind of resembles that of a
Don't say celery, you piece of shit. Oh,
Oh shit! He's free.
dick, dude.
You didn't even go for breast.
Can I ask? Can I ask why you say that?
Because you're tall,
That's true.
pretty smooth, so you got some. You're tall, got pretty smooth voice. You know, nice and buttery. You
Oh
know?
my
He said
goodness!
voice,
Thank
that's why
you.
You're funny, so you got a little bit of seasoning on there too.
Aw, garlic.
Yeah. I don't know if anybody's actually watching
Samson's
this. but-
back out of this.
So how did you guys get into podcasting?
Oh, he's asking
Yeah,
us
I wanna-
questions
I wanna know.
now.
They put me in the middle of the table.
Well, can I take this?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna take this one.
Okay.
Samson and I have been buddies for a minute. Max has liked being silly any way he can, and he got into film and stand up and all that a little bit during senior and after year of high school, and
He's talking in third person right now.
he is. And he got into that for a few years, and then Samson moved on his did butts on down to Boise, and then I don't know, a little bit of hemming and hawing, and then the pretty good idea came up, and then I think not too long after that, we went to an open mic together, and it's been hunky-dory ever since.
Nice.
Would you like to tell your side now?
Yeah, I can tell my side. Max and I went to school together, and we bonded over stand-up comedy as children. Like listening to Daniel Tosh a lot and stuff, like on the way skiing and
Solid,
stuff like
solid.
that.
You're telling it. Okay.
And like we were both like skiers and stuff, and like would go to the cliffs all the time growing up, and so like that's like how we were friends and such, just being active, cool guys and shit.
To the cliffs.
Granola bros. You know.
Yeah, total bros. And then yeah, Max came to Boise or whatever and did his bullshit. I went to University of Idaho, and I like did the whole fraternity and like college thing and fucking yeah. Yeah. No, but I was like I was in fraternal government.
Yo, dude,
so
I know
I
know some frat shit, dude.
Right, well, that's different out west.
Mine was federal,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Military out west, no tattoos. We're all different.
And then I came down to Boise, and Max came up with like the pretty good idea, but he wanted to do a brewery at first, or like pretty good beer.
Yeah.
And we started to research it, and we were like, this is gonna be expensive.
Yeah, dude. Start a meadery.
Mead?
Yeah, start making mead.
Like the honey wine?
Yeah.
Do people like that shit?
Dude, that
I
shit
like wine.
fuck.
I like
had
mead.
some
Dude,
recently.
yeah.
It was pretty good.
It's like carbonated wine. Like you can.
It is good.
Oh, that would be cool. You can do it in your
My
basement.
brother has a beehive.
Dude, there you go.
It makes pretty good meat.
Let's make some mead.
You could be getting so many middle-aged moms drunk at the
we can have
farmer's
Alina
market.
do us a logo that's like a honey, fucking like a bee's nest, like with
Who?
the Alina, like the one.
Oh.
Yeah, it could be. It could literally be pretty good mead. Yeah,
We can make some
That's a
pretty
good
good
idea.
mead.
that's a. Yeah, dude. I want.
We should do a giveaway. A pretty good.
I want investment opportunities on this company.
We'll give you a 30%.
Tastefully, can you do like a review like you do
I'll
with restaurants, but with our wine?
I'll sponsor that. Sponsored mead. I'm trying to get a gym to sponsor me right now, so my fat ass can get a workout in this winter.
Dude, a
'Cause I
gym and
couldn't-
a wine?
Dude,
Dude,
I bet
trying.
like there's this one new one that I keep seeing ads for. It's called like F45 or something.
It's like
Wahlberg's in
it's
it,
like
isn't
the what's the orange theory?
Orange theory kind of deal. Or
Yeah,
like is it like the?
I think it's okay. I
Is it
might
like
be
a
wrong.
Pilates place.
No, it's like the thing where like you pay your subscription thing, and then if you don't make it, you still have to pay money, sort of
Oh,
thing.
what the
and,
fuck? No. Ew.
And you get the cool little heart monitors that I think is the like gist of all of the subscription based
Weird.
workout classes. I could be totally wrong.
I did this. I did that
Um,
dope boxing place.
I'd
I've
try
heard of
something
that.
like
That
that.
place was cool.
That one's
It was
right
me and a
on
bunch
Broadway,
of middle-aged
right?
ladies, but yeah, it's on Broadway.
Have you guys done hot yoga?
Oh, actually, no, Hot Works. Like they're.
I think I've heard of it.
Yeah, there's one up on Federal Way. They do like the infrared sauna workouts. That place, like I did some posts with them.
Really?
That was actually really rad. I did like this ISO workout. It was basically just like like contractions and like push-ups and shit.
Does
But
that
like
stand for anything?
you're, it's like
Isometrics?
yeah, it's like isometrics, like isolation. Something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
isolation.
Word. I don't know, but you're standing in a sauna on a yoga mat and you're just like drenched and sweating your ass off. And then they have free weights and stuff in there too. And it was like all college age women in there, so that was kind of cool.
That is kind of cool.
I had more fun with the middle-aged women at the boxing place.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had more
Me
fun
and Cheryl
punching
were
Steven's mom.
I just like going to rage rooms on on like 8th grade birthdays.
Wait, have you been to one? Have you been to a rage room,
Dude,
before?
okay, so one of the best jobs I ever had was I worked at a junk hauling company, and basically it was a rage room every day.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
We would go to these houses
What's a
and
junk calling?
oh,
Like
so
a junk hauling company. So like you call someone to pick up.
They
your
said junk
junk.
calling.
Oh no, junk hauling. So like we'd come and clean people's house out. We grab like some of the jobs were super fucking nasty, but like we did everything from like hoarders' houses to like excavation sort of stuff to like light demo. But like if we got a house and it was all junk furniture, we just smash it to pieces. And like we had like the steel walled trucks, so like we could just be my short ass would just be going ape shit in there with like a sledgehammer for like 10 minutes, like breaking apart like shitty dressers and
Were you
stuff.
wearing overalls or like coveralls?
I had like a no, actually I wore these pants.
That would be
For a
really
lot of
funny if
them.
you were wearing like some bright
They're
blue
Dickies,
overalls and
if
like
you can't
a Bob the Builder
Hey, we're
costume.
live.
Oh,
How
dude,
many
I-
people are live with us right now?
I don't know, like
It looks like
7.
6.
Hi.
we can push that back. I don't know.
Oh, it's fine. I don't care.
No, dude, it's your phone. I'm not gonna touch it.
God, but I'm in the middle. It's so far away.
You are. Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a great.
I even like angled.
All right,
this, like,
Samson's taking liberty.
the nunchucks.
Excuse
I love
me?
them. Who's good at the nunchucks?
None of us.
No one's good at them, but we just have them.
Those are like the heavy duty wood ones too. Cool. That's a dome cracker waiting to happen right there.
Yeah, we don't.
Catch us on Judge Judy when Samson sues you
Oh, yeah,
somehow.
we were talking about dating. I've stopped dating and just started like collecting shit that I've always wanted. You know?
Why can't you do the two?
Oh, have you ever lived with a woman?
No.
I
No.
couldn't even buy fucking dish towels without her having a conniption fit that they weren't the right color.
That
But I
sounds like
mean,
a
when you
bad
say
woman.
that,
Oh, actually, no.
Well, but I
she was
mean-
a great woman.
but when you say the like
Very-
collecting
very
shit,
anxious.
it sounds like you're hoarding, and now you're like, can you believe she's not down with me?
Bro, you're talking to the wrong guy about like not wanting to buy stuff
Oh, dude.
or like not buying stuff that I want, because I buy everything I want. And I have no savings.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
I have so many Lego sets and Pokemon.
Samson,
cards.
I
I love
independent
that,
man.
dude. I was really anxious when I was younger about savings and shit like that. So like I saved and like I deployed and like saved all the money from my deployments. Then I got
My
out.
dad would be so pumped on that.
Dude, like I'm pumped on that. Like I watched people buy
That's good
fucking.
shit.
They'd get back from Afghanistan and buy a Camaro at like 24% interest and just fuck themselves with like $600 payments, you know, and they just like burned through all that. But I drove a '97 Mustang until 2019.
Go up.
Like,
Yeah, that's what's up.
but no, like I just set it up and I love now. It's just like collecting the shit that I and then I lived with a woman after I got out of the military, and then COVID killed that. And then, but now it's just collecting all the shit I want.
Did you get married in the military for that extra
No,
cash?
dude. Actually, buddy, that I want, like, and mind you, this dude, we deployed to my third tour. We were on that one together, and then, but like we've known each other since like 2014, and love the dude. But I told him, I was like, hey man, like, I think I was watching Matt Rife, and I was like, I'm attractive, I could do comedy, and.
Because that's what it takes to do
You
comedy.
look like,
I
like
was like,
Scraff Rife.
I prefer the little the elf from the Land of Misfit Toys. Actually, it's the holiday season.
Oh, you do look
Yeah.
like a little dental assistant now.
Thank you. Dental assistant. We're coming full circle.
I
here.
love it.
But no, I told him, I was like, oh, like I thought like I could do some funny jokes. I was like, yeah, dude, I wanted to try it. You know, he's like, don't do that. He's like, you're not funny. He's like, don't do that. I'm like, yeah, you suck. But he's also a painter.
Also,
and
though,
I'm
that
very
could be a
supportive
good
about
advice
that.
if you're maybe not funny, you know?
But at the same time, like I feel like you dudes, like you gotta have some level of comedic something if to be friends with another dude, you
That's
know.
true.
You either have to have like very similar fucking hobbies, and that's what you guys do, like you go hunting and shit like that, or you guys grew up together, or one of you is just funny and rips people apart and you just like to hear it.
I think like humor is like one of the things that everybody can share, and like
True.
it's one of the things that like everyone can actually meet in the middle, and when you like get a good joke that like really hits.
Oh, I think
But-
I think some of the best comedians I've like the best and funniest dudes I know are the ones that would make fun of me for going and trying it.
Totally.
Like they would absolutely kill because they were the ones making everyone laugh at work all the time, you know, but they would never actually go and try it, you know.
It's weird because like it is such a different feeling when you get on a stage in front of
Oh,
people, you know, like when like I have always been that kid in the classroom to like pipe up and fucking try to make a joke out of whatever was going on. Like that was like always my teacher's biggest fucking complaint about me. Like, I remember when I graduated, I went up to my government teacher, and I was like, Mr. Blah, 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 like, you were such a good teacher. Like, I loved your class. I loved AP Gov. Like, watching Jon Stewart videos and blah, blah, blah was so dope and stuff. And he's like, Samson, I've always thought you're a clown and that you're never going anywhere in your life and blah, blah, blah.
Wow.
Yeah. And like, I was like, whoa, okay.
Oh my God.
That's a lot.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and so now I do stand-up.
I was going to ask, like, you do stand-up and everything. Are your parents still together?
No, my parents got divorced when I was in probably 4th or 3rd grade or something.
I was gonna say comedy breeds coping skills breed from comedy.
For sure.
Comedy breeds from coping mechanisms.
100%. And like,
I'm gonna turn this. I don't know. But
fuck yeah, dude. No, I didn't realize that like you weren't getting paid by any of these. Like, cause like at first glance, I feel like a lot of people might think like, oh, he's like doing deals with like these mom and pops or whatever, you know, to like advertise for them or stuff. But like, I didn't realize you were all just like doing it for the passion of the fucking.
Don't get me wrong. Some of them are paid and like paid partnerships and stuff like that. But a majority of them I've just known for a long time. But I mean, it makes the content more fun too, because there's no pressure. There's no like monetary pressure. You know, they're like, hey, do you want to come to this event? Like, show our food off. You know.
Yeah.
And we have. And another thing with like the influencer thing, what I really like is like we have a really rad like small like little group of like food content creators out here, or like influencers and shit. And like that's part of why it's so fun too, because like restaurants now are like, they're like, hey, we're having this event, all of these other people we invited, like, do you want to come? And then it's basically just you meeting with your whole bunch of friends, sponsored by a restaurant that gets a whole bunch of publicity by every single page that's there. So they get the organic exposure from all the other accounts, and then they do the collaboration post, so they get direct content on their own social medias that they didn't have to edit and cut together and post, you know.
Totally.
They just have to accept. So like it's a very mutually beneficial thing, and that's why I like it, you know.
Definitely. That's badass.
Do you have like an end goal with the?
I have like milestones I want. Oh, so one of my milestones I know it's arbitrary and following means nothing.
Yeah.
But like I wanted to hit. But I mean, I Instagram opened and started in 2012. Everybody wanted to like raise that following. I don't care how old you are or whatever. Like that's in your mind somewhat a goal, you know. And I mean, mine was I wanted to hit 10K by the end of the year, and I hit it. Boom. So I was really fucking happy about that. But I would love someday to go to like a Michelin star restaurant and be able to like be invited to go and just like make a video and like actually show that off. That would be so cool.
That's a good goal, I think. That's just kept recording. So.
All right, then should we wrap this up, kind of?
We should maybe.
Can you give me like a top 3? Not top 3, just 3 highlightable restaurants in Boise, and then plug something.
Okay. I gotta pick carefully now. Okay, so like I would say Alyanka is a really awesome experience. Like that Russian cuisine place, that one's really badass. I like the Warehouse downtown, the kind of food hall that they just opened up. I mean, it has everything from like it has paddles up, walk and roll, Azteca pizza.
Yeah.
And then like I wanna, where else? I'm trying to think like. I'd the Wild Child. Have you ever been there yet?
Oh, I love that place.
Have you been there yet?
Up on like in the trio of like the push and pour and like what is that?
It's the Still.
Still,
yeah,
the
ice cream.
And then Wild Child, dude, their burgers.
Yeah,
are off the chain. Actually, they're really good.
I've filmed at like multiple projects at the Still, and so I've been like around that place, but I've never.
Dude, I love those, and they do like the sweet potato waffle fries. Like those are one. Oh, dude, it is really really good, and they have. I mean, it's like RT. It's the same people that do the Wilder. You know, it's the Wilder group. That's their burger concept. They do like
They do that wood fire pizza place.
yeah, the one downtown, the Wilder.
Wilder.
Yeah, if you ever go to the Wilder, get the mushroom toast. Oh my god, they do. They have the Acme Bakery sourdough, and they do it in like this creme fraiche like mustard gravy. Oh, dude, it's so good. I love that. Creme fraiche.
Top with a little cream fraiche.
Yeah, we're fucking South Park freaks.
Dude, I watched the Pandaverse recently. Oh my god. Did you know? Have you guys ever been to Casa Bonita?
I want to make a road trip.
I
out
want to
there.
go so bad.
And
Oh my
we're
God.
back.
Okay, what we haven't talked about yet, the In-N-Out opening.
Oh yeah.
Before we
yeah,
end, we need
okay.
to talk about the In-N-Out in
shit.
Boise.
Nice.
And
Good
Boise.
reprise. Reprise.
you.
I should have brought my
Unfortunately,
sign.
we said that off camera, so
Musical
it doesn't make sense.
callback, whatever.
We weren't on camera when we said that, but we get it. Keep going.
I should have brought my sign that I made. I made a sign, and I actually am super passionate about this.
went.
No, I still have yet to go.
Oh.
But I made a sign for this when I go. It says should have been a Shake Shack, and I'm gonna go stand out in front of the In-N-Out. Dude, 8 hours people waited in line for a fucking In-N-Out
There were
burger.
people who camped out overnight, weren't
That's
there?
yeah. That you did it.
There were people who
Well,
camped
no,
out
I
overnight.
just have
It's
a
like,
question.
What?
Can I ask, like, what's the difference between Shake Shack and In-N-Out? The thing you could Google, but you say it.
Okay, just so Shake Shack is a smash style burger. I mean, it's cooked better. It's made in New York, and they have crinkle cut fries.
Why is everything in New York gotta be so thin?
No, but no,
why is
no,
it
you get
better?
you get a double pat. Oh,
I'm thin and I'm from the West Coast.
oh no, because if you get with a smash, everybody wants a smash patty on a burger because you get those nice crispy crunch, like crispy edges. The cheese melts
you
right into
smash?
those nice crevices. You know, it's beautiful.
All
Okay,
right,
that's
fine.
I hate it when I go to a fucking restaurant and the burger is like this thick or whatever, you know, and like you bite it's like what
And you know it was frozen. Like you know
why
that was
you
frozen.
why you give me a
That's-
burger that's a circle? Why
Do
you
you
giving me
feel
a
like-
ball burger? Like,
Yeah.
what's
Do you
all
think
about?
that's why they ask, like, when you go to a restaurant, like, do you want your... I feel like asking if you want your burger any...
Okay,
whatever
don't
degree-
ask me if I want my
That
burger
seems
rare.
weird.
That's fucked up. It's
Oh
a
my
burger.
God.
Cook
Your
it all the way
burger
through.
should
Cook
be
it all the way
cooked.
through. It's a burger.
Last, I got a raw burger
Ground
at
beef should
Dave
be
& Buster's
cooked up.
once, and I almost fucking committed arson.
Like, it's not a steak. You don't cook it rare. It's a burger.
I feel like anywhere you go that says that they have... When they ask you how you want your burger cooked, it just means, like, how long do you want us to put it in the microwave?
unless they're fucking forming that patty, like where you can see it, and then they're like, yeah, medium, like unless they're doing that,
It should be
level
medium
of
rare
shit.
or more.
Yeah, exactly.
Like-
Dude, I don't know.
I used to work at a burger joint in high school, and there was like people who would come in and they'd be like, I want it well done. And I
Black, just a
burn.
just a fucking hockey puck.
Oh, dude. I've had people like send shit back and it's like fully brown all the way through, and they're like, it's pink, and I'm like, no, it's not. Like,
Where?
what are you? What are you talking about? I've also been the guy to like someone comes in at closing and you're like, fuck you, your burger's in the grease trap, and now it's back on your bun.
Do the whole waiting gauntlet.
Oh, dude, yes, that is. I watched that movie when I was like
Reprise.
11.
Oh, yeah,
I watched
same.
it when I was like 11, and it left an imprint on
I
me
watched
for
it-
sure because I worked as line cook all through like high school and stuff in the winters.
I should
Just-
not have watched that before I went into that profession. I started as a dishwasher, so I was already so disgruntled when I got to like prep cook and shit like that. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
There's a guy, I met him at one of the food events. He does paranormal stuff out here in Boise. Like he does paranormal tours.
way.
He's a character, dude. He would be super cool to have
That
on
would be
here.
great to have. You
He
should
would
put
be
us in
rad.
contact with them.
Because, I would love to do like a spin-off where we have a certain topic, just because I would love to just deep dive on
It would be
something.
nice
Yeah.
to do a focus week. Maybe we should do like a weekly deep dive or something.
Bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly. Yeah, we
Yeah,
don't.
smart.
Yeah.
We're not good
Every
at commitment.
Yeah. I watched,
Yeah.
what was it? David Dobrik made a vlog every week. That's why it wasn't sustainable, man. That
I think he's still doing his
Didn't
thing.
he do like rapes or whatever?
No, is that and beating one of his friends? No, is that and beating Jeff off the side of a crane? Who's Jeff? One of the people in the vlog squad.
I wasn't. I
They're
wasn't.
gonna. This is gonna go
I almost
viral.
watched a
and we're
vlog
all
squad.
gonna
Don't
get
say
canceled.
rape and Jeff in the
We're gonna
same
have to-
sentence.
we're gonna have to-
Sent me to
No,
think
you're gonna have to do like
not
adult.
Epstein right away.
We need to.
Oh my
You know
God,
what we
don't
need to
even
do?
get me started.
We need to
Where's
start.
the list?
Oh,
Where's
do you
the
have
list?
do you have an Epstein rant that we need to hear?
Oh God.
Do you need to go off
my
on,
God.
on Epstein right now?
See,
You're a dick, buddy.
he's probably still alive. Honestly, he was an FBI informant for like 30 years. How does somebody get convicted of and has to register as a sex offender since like what, the 90s, and then everyone was still like, hey, I'm gonna go to that guy's island, up until like the mid 2000s.
We're just checking it out.
Like, oh yeah, Seth
have no
Rogen.
idea
Seth
'cause I
Rogen
haven't
was really
researched
going
it.
to this guy's house to
You
just
think
check
Seth?
it.
Wait, did Seth?
He's
Rogen
on he's on the flight logs, dude.
Ah, man.
Yeah, him and James Franco, my guy.
Okay, that
Oh,
was
I
to
like him.
research for the interview.
Like, but like, well,
Good
then look at what
Thank you.
and then, but then he was on the flight logs. James Franco was on the flight logs, and then all that shit came out about him, and now he's not in anything.
Yo,
You know?
who
Oh.
makes the best quesadilla in Boise? Shut up about
Actually,
Stop telling me bad things about my favorite guys in Hollywood.
oh, dude, why do you think Tom Hanks is a Greek citizen?
Tom Hanks has been doing stuff recently. He's
First of all,
Yeah,
I didn't know
kids.
that.
whoa. Wait.
Why Oprah Winfrey is on that list? Not
Okay,
surprising.
Oprah Winfrey is not banging kids. She's talking
Naomi-
to them after
Naomi
Epstein
Ca-
banged them.
Naomi Campbell was on that list.
She's like, and
I'm
how
pretty
did
sure
that
Paul
make you
Rudd's
feel
on
when
that
Epstein
list?
did
All
that?
right, let's wrap this podcast up.
Okay,
Come on.
This is getting a little out of hand.
This is how we all end up hung in our jail cells in 3 years.
let's go.
This is a little out of hand. All right.
This is in our
This
jurisdiction.
has been Tastefully Tyler on the Pretty Good Podcast. Tyler, I think you could do stand up, dude. I think you should
Thanks,
come to an
man.
open mic tomorrow and do some stand up with
You're
us.
I
Funny
feel
little
like,
guy.
You're a
I
funny
feel
guy,
like that
dude.
could be a setup. Yeah.
Well, I mean, to be awesome.
Tomorrow's my birthday,
Thanks.
and I demand you come do comedy with
Nice.
us.
It's his birthday.
I hadn't met you yet, but I was already kind of thinking. I was like, hey, if things
Michael
go well today, I might come to Suds and watch him do stand up.
I'm like having a friend, dude.
Thanks guys for having me on. This has been a really fun, rad night.
Dude, thanks for
Dude,
coming on,
you
man. I
were rad,
appreciate it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Glad that
This
you
has
could
been-
come up into the hills and record a podcast with us in our.
Yeah, no, I gotta go drive down out of these hills after dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty rough, actually.
That's on you. That's on you, man.
Some 50-year-old cougar's just gonna snipe me from her
You would be
divorcee.
so lucky.
Oh my god, I wish. I'm leaving all my windows
we've
down
been
just for
trying-
that.
That's why we moved here, dude. I'm just looking for single moms every morning. I'm out on a run. I'm like,
We are in crippling debt.
Shoot me.
Or hit me with your Tesla, at least.
Yeah, right. That's why I ride my bike every day, so I can hopefully someday get
Anyways, this has been fun.
pretty good podcast.
Good night.
Tastefully Tyler's live. 0 people.
Oh, wow.